What's up, YouTube? Bud Reedner back with another video. We're assessing some damage today. As you guys see it in one of the last videos, we went to Toma for the opener, qualified fourth, got wrecked in the heat, and got wrecked in the feature. Ended up getting the win. So I guess that part of it's good, but I hate having tore up stuff. So we're just kind of looking at things, or I'm just kind of looking at things and trying to figure out what we got to do this week to get it all put back together. So one of my wheels, the right rear wheel's got a bead that's all rolled over on it, so I got to get that taken care of. Ended up blowing all the rivets out of the door. I got to get the rocker panel straightened back up. Cowl's all jacked up. I got way too much camber in the right front. I think I got a bent upper control arm. And then I was looking at that, and I got the manifold. It's tight to the control arm. And I was looking over here. Looks like it moved the motor over. Slid the motor way over when I hit the wall. So to loosen up the motor and get that slid back. Check the toe. This wheel looks okay, but I got the front horns are all swayed over. You can see this horn's kind of turned a little bit, and the whole front end's over. Fan ended up eating up the radiator, or the fan ended up heating up the fan shroud, so we got to get that taken care of. Body's all jacked up, the fender's all jacked up, so there's not going to be on this side you can see everything's kind of over to the left a little bit. The hood don't fit anymore. I had to eat up one of the holes to get the hood to fit, so going to be enough work to do to get everything turned around for Saturday. So we'll get it all taken apart and figure out what we got to do to get it all pushed back straight. And I mean, we got it after the heat race. We had it pretty close. I mean, we had the front end, so everything kind of fit for the most part, and then the feature happened and it jacked it all up again. So we'll just take it all apart and get it all straightened out and put back together. But it's one of those deals that kind of comes with the territory, I guess. So it's just unfortunate it happened. Like I said, I'm glad that I ended up winning, but I don't like to be part of that stuff. I'm not a huge fan of winning them that way, especially, so I hate having tore up race cars. I hate other people having tore up race cars, but it's just part of the deal. It's going to happen again, and it's happened before. And if you do this long enough, everything's going to happen again and again and again. It's just the nature of it. So we'll get the thing all tore apart and get out the hammer and the dolly and the porta power and the bead breaker and the rivet gun and get after it here. So thanks for tuning in. I appreciate all the views and everything. And if you like these videos, make sure you subscribe and let me know what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, what you want to see more, what you want to see less of. Like I said, I don't claim to be the greatest at this, but I kind of figured that maybe somebody would get entertainment or enjoyment out of what I do here. So otherwise, thanks for being here. Let's get rolling. We got the right front all taken apart. After looking at these, I don't think that this is moved. This was moved when I came in after the heat race. These were way over, so we actually porta powered them back straight at the racetrack. But I don't feel any of this is bulged out. I don't feel anything around here really being bulged out. There's no paint cracked, so I think it might have just been that the bumper support or the bumper kickers were bent over. So this was way over here after the heat race. I think that's why the fan got swallowed up, or the shroud got swallowed up by the fan. So I might get the porta power back out and try and just shove that stuff all over a little bit more. But I'm not really sure. Not too sure how much. I don't know. We'll get the heat gun out and get that straightened back up. Ugh. I hate stuff getting tore up like this. Makes for a long week. So, all right, well, I guess we just keep moving forward. Get some heat on this. I'm gonna see if I can get this, get that pushed out. Everything else looks like it's okay. I gotta get this wheel off yet and get that straightened out. So we will continue on. All right, we got everything straightened back out, all pounded back flat. Get it in the shop and get it all riveted back together. I like doing these fenders in 3 pieces like this. That way you can kind of straighten out what you need instead of having to, you know, if you wad the thing up real bad, you just make a piece instead of make a whole fender. So it works out pretty slick. I've been doing that for a while. So we'll grab these up and head back inside. Start getting everything put back. All right, and there we are, all patched back together. Just gotta fix the paint a little bit, but actually turned out pretty good. I gotta get my my body brace in here. Get the body brace just kind of hanging, but that's gonna end up going over here somewhere, that neck of the woods. So gotta get that put back in, and gotta get the rocker panel back on, and we are pretty much done. I'm gonna maybe see how the hood fits and maybe push that horn back a little bit, or bumper bracket, the bumper kickers over a little bit. Other than that, I think it's pretty good, you know, pretty much good to go. So actually straightened out pretty good, a lot better than I thought it was gonna. Ooh, excuse me. So yeah, I just gotta touch up the paint. I gotta fix that right rear wheel, pound that or bend that bead back straight. Gotta pop the bead to do that, but that's not that big of a deal. I don't need these wheels this weekend anyway, so we'll get there when we get there. Gotta move the motor back over. Still gotta check the upper control arm, which I don't even know. I'm not sure. I'll have to put my caster and camber gauge back on it because I don't know that it's actually bent. I don't see any paint cracked. You know, usually like if they bend, you'll see the powder coat crack around here, or you know, I did see that there's a snap ring that goes on the end of these. This snap ring is missing, so it might have spread apart for just a second, blew that snap ring off of there. But I have all my camber and caster notes written down, so I'll just throw the camber gauge on it and see if it actually moved. if it bends. Or I guess I could check the toe too. That's a good way to tell if it moved. But other than that, yeah, I think we're in pretty good shape here. So just keep on chugging along, getting her put back together, and then on to our weekly maintenance. Got to vacuum it and check all the fluids and make sure everything's mechanically sound for the weekend. I like to have this stuff done as early in the week as I can. I'm not a huge fan of waiting until the last minute, so we'll just keep moving along here. See if we can get most of this done by Sunday, and then we'll have the whole week to coast here. That's going to be nice. We got to work on the Bandolero a little bit. We're going to switch this week. We're going to Easton's going to be racing at Toma on Friday. Jerry the giraffe in the corner. We're going to be working, Easton's going to be racing at Toma on Friday, and I'll be racing Jefferson on Saturday. So Bandoleros are up there at Toma, and we're going to take him up there. So he had a pretty good run this weekend too. He qualified fifth, led the whole heat race to the last lap, and got a little crossed up in the center 1 and 2, and ended up second, and then ended up fourth in the feature. So Easton had a pretty good run this weekend too. So not a bad way to start off the 2022 season. Whole bunch of top fives the first weekend out, so that's always a good thing. And other than a little bit of sheet metal we bent up here, it was a pretty decent weekend. So always like when the season starts off like that. So all right, I'll keep moving along here. All right, we got our tune back up. Everything put back together. Got the rocker panel back on. Got the right rear wheel fixed, and I just got to do a little bit of paint work here, and we'll be ready to go for the weekend. So that's going to do it for now. Once again, everybody, I really appreciate all the support I've been getting on this deal, and hope everybody enjoys what I've been putting out at least. So this weekend we'll be at Toma on Friday with the Bandolero, and over at Jefferson on Saturday for the opening night of the hobby stock season at Jefferson. So hope everybody enjoys their week. Have a great Mother's Day. Have a great rest of the week, and thanks for watching. We will see you guys on the next one. Later.